Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Windward Buddhist Temple's first family service in October. The year is really winding down quickly. My name is Jen Kane. I'll be your MC this morning. Our guest minister for today is Reverend David Fujimoto. He's visiting us from Mo'ili'ili Hongwanji. We will begin with the ringing of the temple bell, or Kansho, that signifies the beginning of a temple service. It's a deep and sacred ritual steeped in ancient tradition. It is the calling of the people to come together and listen to the Dharma, or teachings. The temple bell represents the gratitude and deep appreciation of the members, friends, and guests of the Windward Buddhist Temple. Please sit quietly in your seats. If you are able, please rise for the meditation, followed by the chanting of the Vandana Ti-Sarana by the congregation in Pali and in English. This can be found in your red Jodo Shinshu service book on page 7. For guidance, I
I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namanda, Namanda.
Please be seated. Today's sutra is Juseige, which can be found in your Red Jodo Shinshu service book on page 54. are able, please rise for the recitation of the Creed found in the red Jodo Shinshu service book on page 4. And then please remain standing for the Gatha, Hotokesama 2, found in your purple Praises of the Buddha book on page 93. Namo Amida Butsu. Entrust yourself to me. I will liberate you just as you are. This is the calling voice of Amida. My blind passions are embraced in the Buddha's awakening. So the Buddha calls to me. I will liberate you just as you are. Gratefully responding to the Buddha's call, I find that I am already on the path that leads to the Pure Land, and the Nembutsu flows freely from my thankful heart. It is due to the guidance of Shinran Shonin and successive spiritual leaders who have transmitted the teaching to us today. Living with the Dharma as my guide softens my rigid heart and mind. Gratitude for the gift of life I have received frees me from becoming lost in greed and anger, and allows me to share a warm smile and speak gentle words. Sharing the joy and sadness of others, I strive to live each day to its fullest.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Please be seated. I'm going to call up Dennis Tashira, our temple president, to introduce Reverend David Fujimoto.
Good morning. Yeah, we welcome Reverend David again. Welcome back. Reverend David hails from Honolulu and attended Hongwanji Mission School. He graduated from Farrington High School and the University of Hawaii, Manoa. He obtained a bachelor's in psychology. He returned to Farrington to teach and work in the athletic department room as an assistant trainer. His path to the ministry started when he became the assistant to the director at the Buddhist Study Center. He received his Tokudo ordination in 2007 and Masters in Buddhist Studies from the Institute of Buddhist Studies in Berkeley, California in 2010. In 2010, he received his Kyoshi certification in Kyoto and received his Kaikyoshi status in 2011. He has served as Associate Minister at Hilo Betsuen, Resident Minister at Puna Hongwanji and Mo'ili'ili Hongwanji, and is currently the Resident Minister at Mo'ili'ili Hongwanji and oversees Eva Hongwanji and serves as the Chaplain of the Pacific Buddhist Academy. I'm out of breath. Welcome, David.
Well, good morning, everyone. Please, at the beginning, let's join our hands together and listen to the words of Shinran. The Nembutsu is not practice we perform, nor a good act we do. It is simply the Nembutsu arising from the vow of Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. You know, I have, Dennis said he was out of breath when doing my little profile. You know, I think I might have shared this the last time, but the last time I was working on my profile, my niece comes over, she looks, "Uncle, you're such a nerd." As I backspace, and made completely short so that, you know, otherwise other people, "Oh, Reverend David, he is a nerd." But speaking of nerds, you know, I had prepared this talk, well, at least a talk for today, and I was telling Ryan that I give him a break today because I actually changed my talk 4 times. And 3 out of the 4, I had PowerPoint. So by the time I got to today's one, I said I could just go give him a break. So anyway, you know, at the beginning of the service, you heard the word ritual, right? In the ringing of the temple bell, it was a ritual. Okay, so when you hear the word ritual, what do you think of? Nothing, Reverend David. Hurry up. I got to go home, watch a baseball game. Hey, my Diamondbacks never make playoffs, so if I got to be here, you guys got to be here, okay? So, you know, ritual is, at least I come from a training in pastoral care, okay? So we use ritual as a structured symbolic action performed with intention to mark significant events. So like the beginning of service, transitions or emotion, making meaning, putting on, you know, which creates meaning, right? So admit it, where's our Vegas people? Come on, I know. Right, thank you. So, admit it, okay? When you guys go to Vegas, you guys just no play, right? You get the frog, you get this, you get that, right? It becomes a ritual even before you put your card in to press the play machine, right? And so, you know, one of the things that I always talk about in the theology of Shinran Shonin, in his understanding of his turning to the Nembutsu, is the poster child of all gamblers, okay? Especially when they first start out, right? When you first turn 21, yeah, all your friends say, "Oh yeah, put the frog, put this, eat spam musubi, eat the, do this, all that," right? And then you press the button, thinking what's going to happen. You win. But does that ever happen? Of course not, right? So then the second time come around, right? You put all your frogs and all that. Oh, press the button, and then what happens? Still nothing, right? So now the Nembutsu follower, never mind all that stuff. Just put the card in. Oh, thank you very much for this opportunity. Press the button, and whether you win or not, it's a moment of appreciation and gratitude. That's true ritual. The ritual of appreciation and gratitude. Yeah? Something that we do every single day of our lives. When you think about it, from the moment you put on your clothes, right? How many of you pants first? How many of you shirt first? What happens if you for the ones who put on the shirt first, if you ever would put on your pants first, what happened? Feel funny kind, right? Right? Okay? So you know that ritual of putting on the pants first or whatever first is your ritual because it provides comfort. Once you step away from that, right? It's all, your day is just all any kind already, right? Ritual provides comfort. Okay, so, you know, one of the rituals that I have, or responsibilities I have, is every first Monday I go to Plaza Kaneohe. Okay, so this month's ritual of going there is just all any kind, because I have to come here 3 days in a row. Okay, last night I went to Guys Bon Dance. Today I come over here, tomorrow I gotta go back. So the ritual is now weird because I have to come 3 times, right? But the true essence is that moment of appreciation and gratitude because I get to see you guys 3 times. Well, 2 times and plus the residents of Plaza. So, you know, it's that moment of appreciation that I get to share the Dharma with all of you or be with you folks. That is true ritual of a Nembutsu follower, okay? And when you think about it, ritual is always changing, like this moment of coming here 3 times. But also at the same time, our own rituals that we do here for service every Sunday changes over a period of time. So all of us, we should be anyway, practicing or keeping up with ritual and make sure it's current. So, you know, Reverend Bert and I, we've been ministers for, what date I gave you? I think almost 15 years now, yeah? And so when you think about it, in that 15 years, ritual has changed this many times, yeah? And so it's a pain to keep up, but it's something that we have to do, yeah? And so ritual also always changes, but the heart never, yeah? When you think of the Naijing, right? And trust me, I'm not going to scold you if you don't follow the process, but the standard is up to down, Amida first, Shinran, and then Renyo. Yeah, when we light candle, when we put rice and all that kind of stuff. So that's standard. But everything else changes because it is still that sense of appreciation and gratitude. Okay? And so, I forget where I stay now. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you know, in the teachings of the Abhidharma, okay, which is the storehouse of the Dharma, it's said that the Dharma happens over 3 trillion times a day. So that's 3 trillion times we should be able to say Namo Amida Butsu out of appreciation and gratitude. Okay? So now how do we bring that ritual into our lives? Yeah, every single day we should be thankful for something, but sometimes hard, right? When my wife and I came over on the freeway, somebody tried to cut us off. Of course, you know, I'm not going to say Namo Amida Butsu, right? I'm going to tell the person, hey, thank you, you're number 1, and give them the number 1 finger, right? So it is our greed, it is our ignorance, it is our anger that prohibits us from doing that. And it's not until we realize just how crazy, how upsetting we get, then that is your Namo Amida Butsu moment, yeah? But how often do we get to do that? Yeah, like I said, I'm a big baseball fan. My Diamondbacks didn't make wild card by 2 games. You think I was happy? Of course not, right? But then I think back to when my wife and I, we took my niece and nephew to an actual game and just being in the stands, and I think, okay, you know, I just appreciate the moment. I just appreciate the moment to be able to have nothing scheduled for that day, that I can actually sit down and watch a baseball game. Oh, Namo Amida Butsu for that. Yeah, but sometimes we're not able to, right? Oh, we're so upset at this, we're so upset at that, right? But it's not until we sit down and really think. That to me should be the ritual of every day, yeah, in which we get to reflect on ourselves. And one of the possible things that we could do is maybe something that, my wife and I have kind of started. At the end of the day, we have yogurt time. Doesn't it sound like something we do in preschool or something? Yogurt time, like snack time, But turn off the TV, we sit down on the couch. No, we're not making lovey-lovey or anything like that. But we sit down with a cup of yogurt and then we just reflect on the day. Yes, of course it starts with, oh, how stupid was this and stupid was that. But at the end, it's, oh, so grateful for the moment. Yeah, when we think of ritual, yeah, it's an expression of gratitude, not a means of salvation. That is how Shinran thought of it. Shinran understood also that it shapes our community through service. It brings about moments like this when we are able to chant, listen to Dharma message. It's not often that I get to hear one Dharma message because people like us got to work on Sundays. But when we do have the opportunity, oh, Namandamna, that's just like yogurt time. Yeah, in which we get to listen to each other. It's mainly my wife talking, but that's how females are, right? But at the end, it's namandam for that moment. Yeah, exactly. And so the way we do things and the way the world is ever changing, yeah. One thing that always stays consistent is appreciation and gratitude. Appreciation and gratitude should become the ritual to our lives. Yeah, just like how it was mentioned, when the temple bell is rung, right? What's the ritual that goes behind it? We remember the members and something of, right? Oh, you guys know it by heart already, which is good. It's something to reflect on. Every time you hear the bell rung, the ritual of hearing that sound, yeah, recalling the members, recalling appreciation and gratitude just for the moment to be here. That is what Shinran is trying to tell us about ritual. It doesn't have to be about salvation. It doesn't have to be about, this and that, having good luck Las Vegas. It's about bringing about an expression of gratitude. Yeah? And so each and every day, we should consider, what is our ritual? I did a service the other day, and the speaker had said, that such and such person found happiness in tending to the garden. Okay? So now the message here is, where do you find happiness? And how do you find happiness? That is your ritual. Okay? That is your ritual, to find what makes you happy. What makes you say Namo Amida Butsu in the expression of gratitude. Okay? So that's what I wanted to share with all of you folks today. I wish there was a hotel out here. I was thinking, I got to come back tomorrow. I won't have to drive again. But anyway, thank you very much for just this opportunity to see you folks again and to be able to share the Dharma with all of you folks. And hopefully you can find your seeds in the ritual of appreciation and gratitude of every single day in life. Okay? So please join me in Gassho. The Nembutsu is not practice we perform, nor a good act we do. It is simply the Nembutsu arising from the vow of Amida Buddha. Ritual is an expression of gratitude and not a means of salvation. Shinran understood that it shapes community through service, chanting, and Dharma talks. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Fujimoto Sensei. It's very heartfelt and practical and maybe sometimes difficult.
Right.
Would you please rise for the Gatha, Buddha loves you. This will be found in your purple, Praises of the Buddha Gatha book on page 37. And then would you continue to stand for the Nembutsu, which can be found in 145 of the same book. Please be seated. Thank you so much for attending today's family service. Dennis Tashiro, our temple president, will come forward now for announcements.
Thank you, Reverend David, for that message. There is so much to be thankful for. Dodgers won the other day, or yesterday, yeah? That's a good thing, right? Okay.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you.
Now what up?
Same ritual.
Okay. Thank you, I think. Thank you for being with us today. Jan, thank you for being our MC. Oh, I have Neil, but actually Miles was our greeter today. Thank you, Miles. Prudence rang the Kansho. And Lisa did the piano. Thank you, Lisa. And of course, Ryan is recording our service today. We have two new visitors, Leighton from Kaneohe, a fellow Kaneohe person. Welcome, Leighton. And Emily Is that correct? Emily, welcome. Also from Kaneohe. Speaking of gratitude, yesterday was the 5th annual Windward Mall Bon Dance. Should be up on the screen. Again, there was a huge crowd of people dancing and standing in line at our sales booth. It was another very successful event for us, as we ended up the evening by selling out everything that we had for sale. So that was terrific. And I think those who had the opportunity to watch and get in there and dance, I'm sure everybody had fun. But I want to express my thank you to everyone who helped in our endeavor. You were all so generous with your time and efforts, from preparing the takuang, preparing pickled cabbage and onion, making the nantu, baking all of the manju, and I heard we even had strawberry mochi. Like, if I knew that, I would have stolen. A very huge mahalo to everyone who helped yesterday at the Andagi cooking station and sales booth. There was so much to do, and you all did great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can see yourself. Thank you, Ryan, for posting the pictures. Okay, next Sunday will be a regular family service, and we will have our fellow member, Dr. Michael Jaffe, to provide our Dharma Talk. Everybody's looking forward to that, Mike. Well, just be like Reverend David and, try forward. Okay. Oh, yeah, next Sunday is also Bingo Sunday. Okay. Next Sunday, the third Sunday, on the 19th of October, we'll be starting our twice-a-year food drive to benefit the Hawaii Food Bank. The food drive will start again October 19th and will end in November 16th. Please generously donate and bring non-perishable food items. Okay, another major announcement. It's birthday Sunday. Cynthia. When's your birthday?
No comment.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, everybody that has a birthday in October, please come up. I know there's a bunch of you, so thank you. What was that? Best month? Oh, okay. All right, very good. Okay. So,
I should join you guys.
Oh, hey, Reverend, yes. Oh. Okay. Okay, while we're getting the other lei, let's sing happy birthday. Okay? Wait for the pianist. Okay, hold on. I think Ryan's going to take a photo. Oh, Merle did. Okay. There you go. Okay, happy birthday, everybody.
How old are you now? Okay, this is the first Sunday of the month, and it's our special intergenerational day that we have a special craft that Prudence has always put together. We have, let's see, it's Halloween, so we have a black cat. And as you came in, I'm sure you saw it as well, there's a nice pumpkin. So if you turn around, you can see Prudence is holding them up. Okay, so that's our activity after refreshments. It's for the young and old. Are there any other announcements? If not, it's time to eat. That's the words of thanksgiving that'll be up on the screen. We are truly grateful for this wonderful food, a gift of life. May we share its benefits with all beings. As we partake of this food, let us remember Amida Buddha's compassion, which surrounds all people and all forms of life. Namo Amida Butsu. Itadakimasu. Thank you.